Now we're going to talk about one person's perspective on the future of the space economy in Arizona. And that person is Vic Narousis, who serves as the Executive Vice President of Business Attraction for the Arizona Commerce Authority, where he oversees a development team responsible for bringing businesses to Arizona and assisting companies already in Arizona to grow and thrive. His relationship with local community partners, including municipalities and utilities, allows him to find the best opportunities and solutions for businesses. Vic also oversees the film and digital team and manages ACA's Arizona Trade and Investment offices. And prior to joining the ACA, he spent over 2 decades in the economic development for various organizations, including the Economic Development Corporation, the Woodstock Chamber of Commerce, and Vic also spent several years working in real estate development and commercial banking. Welcome, Vic. You can walk around, you can use the podium, it's totally up to you. I'm going to do this.
Well, good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure to see you. My remarks are brief, but what I'd like to do is share a little bit about where Arizona is in the space industry. I think people are really amazed where we're at. Everybody thinks of Florida. A lot of people think of Texas. And we've got so many amazing accomplishments, but rarely are they put together. And when they're put together, I think you get a completely different appreciation for where we are and where we can go. So I've got some prepared remarks. I'm not normally a prepared remarks reader, but I want to make sure I really focus on this and get this right, because where we're at is really impressive. So let me take off my glasses because I'm old. All right. Today, Arizona is at an amazing point in time. Our future is bright as the stars and as vast as the universe itself. The future of commercial space economy is ours for the taking. We in Arizona have a strong base from which to reach the next level. Today, Arizona's space economy boasts a rich history that dates back to World War II, when our weather and geographical advantages were identified as ideal for military training and equipment testing. We have an impressive base of industry leaders. Listen to this, really. Lockheed Martin, Boeing, Honeywell Aerospace, Virgin Galactic, Worldview Enterprises, General Dynamics Mission Systems, Raytheon Missiles and Defense, which develops technologies such as hypersonics, microelectronics, and sensors, is headquartered in Tucson. They're here. Northrop Grumman Space Systems, one of NASA's top contractors, has facilities in Chandler, Gilbert, and Mesa. They're here too. And speaking of Chandler, did you know that the Iridium satellite communication systems was created here in Chandler at Motorola in 1987? AZ is home to a supply chain of over 700 aerospace and defense companies employing over 55,000 people. We're number 1 in the nation for concentration of guided missile and space vehicle manufacturing. We're the 5th largest employer of aerospace and defense manufacturing, and we are the 11th largest state exporter of aerospace and defense products. Pretty impressive stuff. Arizona's universities are highly engaged. ASU has been involved in space research since the 60s, assisting NASA's missions since the 70s. The University of Arizona ranks 5th for NASA-funded activity. NAU's Department of Astronomy and Planetary Science is home to research in astrobiology, spacecraft missions, planetary surface processes, and other programs. And all 3 of those universities and Embry-Riddle are members of the Arizona Space Grant Consortium, which merges NASA industry and Arizona's education research efforts. What it does is it extends the arms of NASA and expands Arizona's capacity to conduct research in a way that really educates the next generation of scientists and engineers. With these amazing assets, over 10,000 jobs and $2 billion in capital expenditures have been added to the Arizona space sector since 2020. $2 billion, 10,000 jobs. Impressive, but that's the past. The space economy is undergoing a transformation and poised for record-setting growth. Space sector companies could experience disruptive levels of growth in a number of major areas, including space data as a service, in-space manufacturing, additive manufacturing, robotics in space, space sustainability, and national security space. The consulting firm Deloitte identified a number of other important factors in the space sector which will impact the future. Increased private sector investments and investments by the national security space sectors are rapidly increasing. These investments have led to a heightened competition and innovation that has enabled new business models such as mega constellation systems utilizing hundreds of thousands of satellites in low Earth orbit, as all of you know, LEO. With the advent of these miniature satellites, small sats and CubeSats, and reusable rocket entry, the cost of space endeavors has plummeted, allowing for a surge in innovation, including satellite constellations themselves. Small sats accounted for 90% of the spacecrafts launched in 2022, 95%. Satellite constellations are also likely to drive the space market in coming years, and as a result, there could be increased demand for satellite integration components and launch vehicles. However, addressing demand created by these lower costs could require, as a result, for sure, launch vehicle providers to increase production, and that could be a very possible boon to Arizona's planned space launch facilities. The space chain is experiencing the emergence of many narrowly focused product and service companies, which comprise a mix of traditional aerospace companies and space-focused startups. While many of these companies are primarily focused on design, development, not as easy as it looks, and engineering, as well as manufacturing, the majority are considered providing new and improved value-added services. And research at Boston Consulting Group calls satellites the next frontier for industrial companies. But what does this all mean for Arizona? Arizona has the infrastructure, the talent, and the legacy to fuel the next chapter of space exploration and commerce. Arizona can leverage its expertise in aerospace engineering, its robust educational programs, and its innovative spirit to propel the commercial space economy forward. The commercial space age is here. And it's not just about government contracts or scientific exploration. It's about creating a market that serves space-bound customers and supports an economy both in space and for space. Arizona's role in this new era can be transformative, not just for the state, but for all of humanity within the cosmos. So in conclusion, let's do what we're known best for here in Arizona. Embrace the challenge. Work together in a way few others can around this country. Let us harness our collective capabilities and let us ensure that Arizona continues to be a leader in the aerospace and defense industries. Together, we can make Arizona a cornerstone for the space industry of the future. Thanks all of you. Really appreciate your time.
You have a minute or two. Would you take a question?
Sure, happy to.
Questions or comments for Vic? Yes. Here.
How's the Arizona Commerce Authority helping small businesses in the economy to seek federal funding?
I didn't catch the second.
To seek and receive federal funding?
So we are in constantly close contact with our federal partners in commerce and defense, energy, and others. We have a specialized small business unit that helps make those coordinations. We have incentives that are available to companies of all sizes. We can help connect businesses that are looking to grow with our joint venture partners, potentially at Plug and Play. We can assist them with the small business development centers and putting those plans together. So we've got a lot of access as we can be a great quarterback in helping those companies to get where they want to be. Don't ask me anything about space that's like really crazy though, really.
I got your back.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Let's thank Vic again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.